Hey y'all, Mama Snark. I'm here at the airport. Just barely. It's Disney World Travel Day. I'm going for a solo trip. I'm gonna be there for, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 nights, but really 3 days. So it is Thanksgiving night. It's currently 8:12. Flight leaves at like 9 something. I'll land in Orlando like just before midnight. Staying at All-Star Music. Y'all, I'm still trying to catch my breath. It's been a whirlwind of a travel day. So had a wonderful Thanksgiving day at family's house. Went to my brother and sister-in-law's house. My aunt, my cousin was there. My nephew was there. Excellent Thanksgiving. Leave my house at 6 o'clock. Should be here by like 7:15, no problem. I would have had like an hour and a half to get through security, come sit, hang tight, you know. Historically, the last couple of times I've flown on Thanksgiving night, the airport's been like dead. Which thankfully held true with the security line tonight, because I was flying through, making my way from my house to the New Orleans airport. I hit the merge point from 55, Highway 55, to get onto the I-10 bridge, and it was at a standstill. There was a wreck on the bridge. Like, traffic was not moving, and it added time and time and time. And I called hubby, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make the flight. I might be coming back home tonight. So he tracked it, and he sent, I'll put the screenshot here that he sent me, because he, you know, started tracking it on his end. Thank goodness it held true that Thanksgiving night is just a low, like, trafficked flight time. So there was literally no one in front of me in security at all. So I was in and out of security in like less than 2 minutes. Thank goodness. So I'm trying not to have an asthma attack. If you saw my pack with me video that came out before this one, I'm getting over strep throat. I'm currently on all kinds of medication. I'm not contagious. My doctor gave me the all clear to fly tonight and to go to Thanksgiving with my family. I've been on antibiotics for a couple of days now, and Z-Pack and all that stuff. So I was racing through here, hauling butt, making sure that like I didn't miss my flight, trying not to have an asthma attack. Whole thing. But we're here. Flight boards in 10 minutes. Literally just sat down like 2 minutes ago. So that's how close I was. So yeah, I'm catching Mears from the airport to All-Star Music. Hopefully that takes off quickly and goes without a hitch. So follow along for this wild and crazy travel day adventure. So I'm in the Go Comfy, so there's no one there. Made it. Headed to the monorail and Mears Connect. Then I'll fill you guys in when we get back to the hotel. But this travel day, y'all, has been something. Okay, made it on Mears. As you can see, I'm the only one on the bus. It's 11:54. So the flight took off on time, got us there actually a little bit early, like 20 minutes early, which is great. the lady in front of me got motion sick from the plane, or at least I hope it was motion sickness, like she said, and not a virus. And she threw up. And her seatmate had to call a flight attendant to come, and they gave her a bunch of napkins and the disposable bags and stuff. So the flight attendant, I know people give Spirit so much hate, but the flight attendants were amazing. Like, they handled it really well. They were phenomenal. I've never had a bad flight attendant experience on Spirit personally, but they handled it really well. But that was a thing. Yeah, so I am on Mears, headed to All Star Music, and then I figured once I get there, obviously my room's ready. I got the text at like 2:30 that it was ready. Radio chatter. So I don't know if I'm going to be the only one on this giant bus, or I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to get to my hotel. But when I get there, I'm just going to go straight to my room. Like I said, obviously my room is ready. Got the text, got the room number. So I'm going to head straight to the room, and I figure I'll kind of do a little chatty, fill you in while I unpack kind of situation, because this, I don't know. This trip has been interesting, to say the least. Oh, it smells good. Look, they got their Christmas tree. How cute. Very cute. Oh, look at the wreath. Very cute. The star wreaths. Finally made it. Can I not go out that way? I've got, I guess that's wet floors? How do I get out of here? Huh? I guess I can go this way. They've got the other doors closed off. Yeah, food court's closed, obviously. And they're cleaning floors. Whoop. Okay, well, that was a weird snafu. All right, finally made it. Oh, y'all. It is, what time is it? 1:01 right now. I'll show you the pool area. It is like, obviously there is no one about. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Literally. Y'all, I should have Ubered. I swear that bus driver was driving 30 miles an hour on the highway the entire way here. Like he was going snail's pace. And he was eating like pistachios or something and kept crunching and clacking and driving turtle speed. It's very late. It's only midnight back home. It's an hour ahead here, but I'm typically one that's in bed around 8:30 or 9, so past your girl's bedtime. So we're gonna make our way. Oh my God, a bunny. It's a bunny. Look at the bunny. That thing just like popped out and just like went running past me. Look at it. A little bunny rabbit. It scared the bejesus out of me. He just like popped out and took off. Thought it was a rat at first. I'm used to New Orleans. So I am headed to find my room. Like I said, I got my room assignment at like 2:30. I'm in Broadway, which is furthest building in the furthest corner. Seems to be the theme. But I did not pay for a preferred room, so you know, you get what you do or don't pay for. So when I get in the room, we'll do a little like unpacking, chatty catch-up vlog about this trip. So yeah, it's really pretty here at night. Typically All-Star Sports is my go-to and my preferred room. I mean, my preferred All-Star resort, but music was cheaper because all they had left at Sports was preferred, which honestly I probably should have just done, but music is nice. I feel like music is just bigger. You know, we're gonna go around. I don't want to go on these cobblestones with the suitcase. So yeah, I feel like music is just bigger than Sports, so it's, you end up getting a room in the far section. It takes a minute to get there. So this is Jazz. We passed Calypso already by the pool. That is the like rock-in section, like the 50s rock and roll there to the right. And then I think I'm gonna take this path. I'm gonna be Broadway there to the left. Straight through is the, like, here's the other pool. This is the secondary pool. And then past that pool is the like western section, and I think that's where the family suites are. Country Fair. But here to the left, that's Broadway. So I'm gonna go find my room. I know it's on the first floor and it's building 7. So of course, like, the building is literally the furthest building. Oh wait, because that's 8 right there, so mine's the opposite. But it is on the first floor, so that makes it a little bit easier. In fact, I need to figure out, before I walk all the way over there, what my room number is. 7427. Okay. 7427. Gotta figure out where that's at. There are still people outside. What in the actual heck? Y'all, it is 1 a.m. What in the world? They're smoking. That tracks. All right. So let's see if we can find 7427. Just gonna take you guys with me at this point. All right. Oh, 74. This way. I'm gonna be all the way on the back end. Again, that tracks. So it might actually be quicker and more beneficial for me to walk straight through and go to All-Star Movies buses and food court, because that'll actually be closer for me than using these. Look at the Frozen. That's fun. And all the little like tap dancing. Okay. We are this way. 7427. Looks like they've got several empty rooms. 7427. Oh my gosh, I'm literally all the way at the end. My goodness. Okay, here we go. 7427. And I was about to say, if this thing does not unlock it, I'm gonna scream. Yay! And grab my case. Whew. Okay, this is my room. Oh. If you've never seen an All-Star room before, a pop room, they're kind of all the same. But yeah, do a quick little, let me get my backpack down. And then, of course, that folds down into a bed, but I don't need a bed. Or I don't need a second bed, because it's just me and my lonely. Sliding door. I'm in my jacket, even though it's really not that cold. There we go. So you got, you know, your bathroom here. And I'll link, I've done a full room tour here before. I'll link that down below. I stayed here with my son for his birthday one year. But yeah, so just basic. Whoop. I do have a bathtub. Okay. I'm gonna get settled a little bit and take this coat off and we'll do an unpacking situation. Okay. Got settled a little bit. I got my suitcase here. So I'm going to just kind of start unpacking and putting everything where it needs to go. I'm actually gonna slide that over so I can put you over here. Here. And you can just kind of watch me, or I guess, there we go. That's a good spot. This is, I don't know if you saw my packing video. This is a solo trip for just myself. This is actually my Christmas present to myself and from hubby because he's amazing and supportive and watching the kids so I can do this. But I was supposed to come in December. My office closes for 3 weeks every December. So I was supposed to come in the first week that my office closes, but before my children got out of school. But we ran into some scheduling issues with the sitter. So it ended up, this was what worked best with hubby's and my schedule so that he didn't have to worry about like any kind of issues with, let's see, sitters and things like that. So it is Thanksgiving night. Or I guess it's Black Friday now because it's 1:22 a.m. But I'm here all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I fly back Monday, like morning, afternoonish. The whole reason I wanted to come was because Christmas is my favorite. And I wanted to do Living with the Land Glimmering Greenhouses on repeat. And then I found out that they have such a thing called Living with the Land, like the Behind the Seeds tour, Glimmering Greenhouse edition. I don't know if it's the first year it's happening, but I signed up for it as soon as I was able to, and I'm doing it. And I am absolutely stoked for it. So that's the whole reason I'm here basically. Now, to go back and kind of, I guess, talk about the whole trip situation. So I did a solo trip like this, exact same time, flew out Thanksgiving night last year so that I could do the Festival of the Holidays and cover that. I decided I didn't want to do that this year. Like I didn't want to be the first one to cover it and whatever, because quite frankly, it wasn't worth my time and my effort to do that. So instead, I'm here just having a trip. But it seems like, I don't know why, it seems like things have been kind of stacking against this trip, but then always squeaking by and working out anyway. So if you saw my packing video, and I kind of talked about it at the beginning of this video, I just got diagnosed with strep. And I don't have the sore throat or the tonsils or anything like that. It's literally just a horrible chest hacking cough. So I went into the doctor to see about getting some juice from a nebulizer machine because I'm asthmatic, because my chest was hurting and I couldn't breathe. And like I wasn't even wheezing. That's how little air I was moving through. My chest was just in a lot of pain. So my doctor is very thorough and he's like, well, we're just going to swab for everything anyway. I have strep. Before he confirmed strep and started me on antibiotics and gave me a shot and started the steroids, I was prepared to cancel this trip. Like, I was going through all of my bookings, my airport reservation for my car, like to park my car at the airport, my Mears Connect, my Glimmering Greenhouse tour, my fireworks dessert party that I have planned, my hotel room. And I was like just outside of the cancellation like time frame for a lot of those things. So I was basically prepared at that point to just lose money. Like, it was going to hurt. It was going to suck. And I was going to reschedule it to do like a girls trip again. So like I would have rescheduled. So hopefully I wouldn't have like lost all my money for the hotel. Because when I look, you have to cancel it now. I think it's 5 days prior, but by the time you're watching this in 2025, you have to cancel 8 days out to not lose your deposit. So I was going to lose some money. Hopefully I was going to be able to reschedule and not lose, but I was going to lose money on other things. Fully prepared to cancel it. But the doctor said, nope, you'll be at that point when you fly out 48 hours on all the medicine. You should be good to go. You should be feeling a lot better. You should be, I give you my blessing. So I was like, all right. So here we are. Today, and I guess yesterday too, y'all, my stomach, like TMI, but I have had like bubble guts, like horrifically. I don't know if it's like the antibiotics, and I'm taking a probiotic with it, but I don't know if it's like the antibiotics or stuff that's just not like mixing well, and my stomach has just been like off all day, like horrifically. And so like I haven't been feeling well. I'm still tired. As you can hear in my voice, see, I'll put this over here. My voice is still off and not great. And like, I'm just not feeling my best. But hubby was like, you got it. Go. Once you get to your hotel room, everything will be fine. So I'm like, all right. So I was kind of dreading leaving home. And I feel like my last 2 trips, because I kind of felt like this on my last trip with my girlfriend Lauren, and it ended up being the best trip ever. Like, we had an amazing trip. It was epic. But like, I feel like I'm getting more and more like anxious when I'm leaving home, especially just like leaving my kids and stuff. Put this in here. And so when I was leaving, hubby told the kids, he said, y'all go give, Mama a big hug. She's leaving. So man cub runs out of his room and he gives me a big old hug and he says, I'll miss you, Mama. And I was like, I know, buddy, I'm gonna miss you too. I'll be back real soon though. It's a short trip. And then Weeze came out of her room, my daughter, and she just looked at me with these big old doe eyes. And she said, where are you going, Mama? And, hubby told her Mama's going to Disney World for a couple of days to film a few videos. And she'll be back real soon. And her eyes just got this big around and kind of welled up with tears. And she goes, I'm going to miss you, Mama. And I was almost in tears. I just looked at my husband and I was like, am I doing the right thing? Like, at this point, it's way too late to cancel. Like, I already had a room number and all that. So it's like, at that point, I honestly didn't want to come to an extent. Like, I always want to come to Disney, but it's like I almost didn't want to come. But I knew that we'd be losing a lot of money if I didn't come. So it was kind of like lose the money and stay home, or lose the money that's already been spent and come. So hubby was like, they'll be fine. Just go. You got this. So I was already kind of feeling some sort of way. And then, as I talked about when I got to the airport and opened the vlog, oh man, so everything was smooth sailing on the interstate. I've traveled like 3 years in a row now on Thanksgiving night, and it's a like effortless travel day. Airport's empty. Like, roads usually aren't too bad. It's usually good to go. For some reason, someone decided to get in a wreck on the bridge to New Orleans from Baton Rouge. So the whole bridge shut down, and I was making great time. And I only gave myself 2.5 hours to leave my house, get to the airport, like a rookie. Leave my house, get to the airport, check in through security, find my gate, all that stuff. We live about an hour and 15 minutes from the airport. Rookie mistake. So I was gonna have an hour to leisurely make my way through the parking garage into the airport, through security to my gate, turned into me panicking, called my husband, and I was like, I might miss the flight. If I do, like, it is what it is at this point. But he got on the radar and looked at it, and he was like, no, once you pass the wreck, it clears up. And there was literally no one at security, so I breezed through. But yeah, I don't know. So long story short, it just kind of feels like there were several things just kind of like stacking against me for this trip, but then everything ended up like working out. Like the doctor cleared me, started me on medicine. Cause like y'all, I was deathly ill. Like I was sick a couple of days ago. There we are. But he cleared me to come, and because I told him this was my present to myself for Christmas, I would just want to come and ride Glimmering Greenhouses Living with the Lands. So I don't know. It's weird feelings. Like I did the solo trip last year and it was great, and you know, I did the Festival of the Holidays, but that was like a turnaround trip. Like I came in Thanksgiving night, covered Festival of the Holidays, went to Magic Kingdom for like a handful of hours the next morning, and then flew back. This time I have like 3 full days to myself. And I just got back. If you watched my previous vlog series, I'll link it down below. I literally just got back like a week and a half ago from Disney with my girlfriend, and we went hard. Like open to close. Like we went hard. We did like 33,000 steps a day. So I told my husband, like, this trip, I just wanted to come and relax and have like me time. I'm not good at relaxing. I'm really not good at relaxing. And I'm especially not good at relaxing at home because there's always something to be done. Like there's always clothes that need to be washed and folded and put away. There's always toilets that need to be scrubbed and sheets that need to be changed and closets that need to be organized and kitchen cabinets that need to be fixed and organized and whatever, and like dogs to take care of and kids to take care of and husbands. And you know, it's like there's always something at home. So I am incapable of relaxing at home. So I just want to come and enjoy a hotel room by myself, cast some Netflix to the TV, and, you know, have some chill time. I did book a couple of lightning lanes for tomorrow, literally just so I don't have to like worry about the rides, because I do want to ride like Pirates and Peter Pan, and I want to book Living with the Land, Glimmering Greenhouses at night, because it can get a really long line at night, and it'll be opening like Festival of the Holidays, and I don't want to wait in a 40-minute line because I literally can't do it. So I want it Living with the Land. So I'm gonna have a chill, easy, slow morning. It is 1:32. If you're still here, thank you for listening to my ramble and my mom guilt. And it's hard to do something for yourself as a mom. Like, it's necessary, but I don't know, it hurts, especially Weeze. Like, y'all, she got me tonight. And my kids, they love me and I love them and they love Disney. And I'm taking them back in March. Like, the whole family's coming in March. So she's coming back. But I don't know, it got me how mom feels today. And I guess like kind of being sick and having just gotten back like a week and a half ago, it's like I hadn't reacclimated fully to being home, and I don't know. So yeah, thanks for listening to my mom guilt rant and this weird travel day vlog. If you're here, make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and follow along. Like I said, tomorrow we're doing Magic Kingdom and Epcot at night, potentially hopping to see Fantasmic because I didn't get to see it on my last trip, but I do want to take it easy, so we're going to see how I'm feeling. And I'm also worried about like my stomach is still just not feeling great, so I don't know, I'm just going to kind of take it easy, and it'll be a leisurely solo trip. So follow along if you're interested in seeing or potentially doing a solo trip. If you've never done one before, it can be different. So just, you know, vibe with me. Join this little family of mine. Bye, guys. I'm going to take a shower and go to bed.